In the Loop presents the Coaster Cruise Guide to the Midway, the only amusement park podcast on location all the time. Here are your hosts, Clint Novak and Will Holder.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Clint Novak.
I'm Will Holder.
And we are live here at the Sandusky Kalahari Water Park and Resort.
Yeah.
Yes.
The big one.
The big one. We've actually, this is day number 2. I know we did the clever walk-in and everything, but we fooled you. It's actually day number 2 for the coaster crew here, and we're enjoying our time here. And we're going to give you a little tour of the lobby before we show you all the fun in the water park and all the other cool stuff that we have planned for the video.
A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, now, Kalahari is an experience not a lot of, I guess, even resorts would have. They have a lot of shops, like this one right over behind us when you walk in. A lot of just like, it would be, I guess, African-themed stuff. They got a lot of pots and, yeah.
Exports, imports.
Oh, I guess that's why I would say imports underneath it, right? So you see, he does his research. We got other cool stuff too. Candy Hut. Look at this. Look at this here. I mean, we got caramel apples. We got chocolate apples with white chocolate. We have white chocolate sprinkled apples. We have sprinkled apples. We have carameled apples. These were carameled chocolate apples, excuse me. We have nuts, more nuts, chocolate. We have M&Ms, caramel. We have gummy worms, caramel, nuts, caramel, white chocolate. We got Oreo. We have a lot of different kinds of caramel
and
apples.
Sampled every single one.
Yeah, he's exaggerating a little bit. I only had 6. We've got homemade ice cream bars, chocolate-covered bananas with nuts on them. We got all the different chocolate-covered bananas without nuts on them. We got other candies, rock candy, we got chocolate, and all this stuff is made right here in the Candy Hut, right here at the Kalahari, except I'm guessing this stuff wasn't made here, Lego blocks and stuff like that, but still a really neat feature. When you're here with the family, you can come down. There's all sorts of different kind of restaurants you can visit, and little shops like this. We have a cafe or a Java coffee area here where you can get your cakes and pastries, and they got some Krispy Kreme salads, beverages, and of course coffee, hot chocolate, stuff like that. Your tall cappuccino, and other stores and stuff too. And of course the theming as well is just is amazing here. So yeah, that's pretty much a little tour of the lobby, and we go downstairs, and that's where the game rooms and the entrance to the water park is. All right, special treat. We're here at the Kalahari in the underground tunnels. Not many people know that there's a whole underground section to the water park. We're here with Fred. He is the water park maintenance manager.
Yes.
And he's going to give us a tour of all the stuff that makes the water park above us work. So what do we got? We're starting out right here.
Right here, you see several of our pumps that we have that controls our indoor-outdoor spa, which is a very hot item here at Kalahari, where a lot of guests, especially in the wintertime, like to sit outside in a hot spa where the temperature is about 100 degrees in the water, and they're standing there and just relaxing and let the snow fall and enjoy themselves. And it's a good atmosphere. It's probably one of the longest lines that you'll see up there sometimes.
Exactly. And then we start going down this way here.
Here's where we started in my pump room that I have, and as you see these big cylinders, blue cylinders that we have here, each one of our pools has its own filtration system, and that's what you see here. Is these are sand filters, and every pool water has one, and the water in there passes through these anywhere from, depending on the size of the pool, the size of the water, anywhere from every 20 minutes to every hour. The whole body wash treatment, because our goal is here is we don't want you to smell chlorine here, and if we don't want you to, we want to make the water crystal clear.
Okay. Now, right above us, what's above us right now?
Right above us right now is the walkway by our kiddie pool. If you remember from being out in the water park, you got the indoor-outdoor spa. As you walk around, you have a little kiddie pool slide area. That body of water is right here, right on the other side of this wall.
Okay.
Then as you walk up through here, on the other side of this wall here, you'll have the crossing pole with the nets with the guys with lily pads. They cross.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That's right on the other side of this wall right here.
It's kind of chilly down here in this area.
Yeah, well, this is what we do. We monitor this on temperature control, because we try to keep the temperature in here at a moderate degrees, so we keep the less wear and tear on our motors and everything else, because the heat and everything that goes through.
And now this is where you guys store your fun stuff when the pool shuts down. You guys go out with your fun noodles here and go out and have fun in the park, right?
Yes.
And we will see that in our hotel webcams that we have. If you guys, 2 o'clock in the morning, we're flipping through and you guys are in the wave runner having fun or something.
There's maintenance at its best. Over here, these are our heat exchangers. Each individual our pools we have our temperature controlled, and what we do is we maintain our temperature of each body of water at 84 degrees. And by doing that, we keep our air temperature 86 degrees, so when guests come out of the pool, they don't get that chill as you walk from one pool and we try to make you stay here as most comfortable as possible.
And so this above us right now is all water running from different parts to
different parts of the water park. There are sets of pumps that you see to our right here behind some of our. As you can see, this is the last bit of our construction. A lot of our painters are getting ready to get their stuff out of here, so they're loading this up. But it's a lot of our feature pumps that we take to send water to our slide complexes. Our tree house, the spray features you see out there, the big dumping bucket, that was the pumps and systems from back there.
And then what is this over here then?
This room is here. This is from our expansion, and what this is basically, when I get it all set up and done here, this is going to be our maintenance workbench area. We're getting a workbench set up, and we're going to have tools and drill presses. So when we get something breaks, we'll bring them down in this room. This is where we'll perform all of our maintenance, get everything put back together, and get it back up and running.
So now this was not here a year ago, but now with the new expansion, this is here?
Yes, this is here now.
So above us would be pretty much the line where it was going from the old water park to the new water park.
Right, yes.
And what is that pumping sensation we're feeling here? You can feel like the air.
What you feel now? That's our wave pool. As you can see, our blower system that controls the bodies of the water, the waves. We have to. What it does is sucks air through our wave chambers into here, and it takes the air and pushes it into our pool, which causes the waves and everything. That's what
you can feel the air down here like pulsing, like a heartbeat.
Yeah, and it's that's one good thing as a maintenance man. You walk around, I can feel it. I know my wave pool's running. This here is our brain for our zip coaster, one of our most featured rides here. This is here where we can troubleshoot it from down here, or I can actually have a company out of California hook up to the internet and hook up to the landline and actually see this in operation and help us troubleshoot if we have a problem with the system.
So right here, this red part is where it is right now?
That's actually the ramp where guest is going through the ride.
And it says launch count 96, so that's for the day?
Yes, for the day. They zeroed it out so far today, and a couple hours we have 96.
That's pretty good for 10:30 in the morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We average here anywhere from, depending on the guest amount, anywhere from 700 up to 900 launches a day.
Wow.
These are here more of our feature pumps that you see in the water slides of waterfalls and everything you see around the lazy river and stuff like that. These pumps here are taking water from the other side of that wall and pumping it out to the water park.
Now, what are these lines to our left here that are moving?
These lines here, this is what chlorine is being sucked out of our chlorine tank here and sending out to our pools to maintain the chlorine level. We like to keep our chlorine level here at the water park anywhere from 3 to 4 degrees. We meant 3 to 4 parts per million to maintain if something goes wrong, to make sure we kill anything, and if something gets, an accident gets happened in the water or something like that. Here's our control systems here. This system here is pretty neat. I like our brains of it, where we circulate. Each pool water has its own circulating system. The way it works, where our two probes, one is for chlorine and one is for pH, and this control system will send a signal to our LMI pump, will tell how much chlorine to put into our pool water to raise the level up, and this also sends a signal to our CO2 system, which right here. also limits how much CO2 we put into the water to keep our pH the way we're supposed to maintain our pH.
Very cool. Now, every pool that's up in the water park is its own, like the water doesn't go throughout the whole park like okay, what I'm trying to say, all the slides don't share the same water. They all have their own water.
Own body of water, own yes.
And so that's why there's so many different pumps, so many different filters.
Yeah.
So all that, like the wave pool, will only have wave pool water in it.
Correct. Here's our new expansion pump, another part of it. This was not here before. And one thing good about having its own body of water, if something happens to that, like the wave pool, something happens to it, I do not have to shut down any other feature. I can just eliminate that, not isolate that problem to the wave pool and correct it while everybody else, all our guests, are enjoying the water.
Okay.
More of our heat exchangers that we have here on the expansion side. Here's our electrical control panel that we have that starts and stops a lot of our feature pumps, filter pumps for the expansion.
Okay. So if you had to, you could shut down the pumps from here and then shut them out there.
Reagents that we do, we test our waters and stuff.
Well, I see we're coming to a dead end down here, so that's probably the end of the water park then?
Yep, our end is the end of our pump room that we have that controls all of our water park. You can hear another exhaust fan that's going on right now. That's controlling our air temperature in here to maintain.
All right, so in this end, it would be, if we walked up these stairs, where would we come out?
We'd come out right where the new expansion, right behind the restrooms, up there, and right by the new flow line.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you giving us the grand tour of the belly of the beast, I guess you would say, huh? It's really neat. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. And now I guess it's time to go upstairs and enjoy the actual water park itself, where the rest of the coaster crew is right now. So we should go do that. Me and Will probably have to put swimsuits on, and that is when I go behind the camera, because nobody wants to see this on camera, okay? And that's when the good-looking swimsuit model Will Holder would come out and do the rest of the hosting from that point on.
Kalahari Sandusky rocks.
So I know it doesn't look like me and Will are working very hard right now, but we actually are. We're not having any fun, that's for sure. They're all out riding water slides and stuff, and we're busy running around with cameras, this camera, and they're on water slides, and we got to film them doing it. So if you ever wanted to say, hey, I should start my own
podcast, let me tell you, I want to talk you out of it, okay? You have more fun when you're not doing the podcast. Yeah. Yeah. What's the X on your hand for?
Oh, last night we were at Kahunaville and they guarded me. And this meant that I'm over 21, don't